Huge breaking news coming in on India Today. This is with regard to the man who's not been added in the Congress list to speak in the Lok Sabha. That's Shashi Tharoor. Is there an open rebellion now? According to our sources, Shashi Tharoor, the Thiruvananthapuram Member of Parliament, has declined the Congress line on Operation Sindoor. Cannot adhere to the party line. What was the party line so significant that Shashi Tharoor, who said we need to stand together as one nation, he was one of the top voices when it came to the Global Outreach Program. According to our sources, it appears Shashi Tharoor has said that cannot adhere to party line for the debate. All right, I have more news coming in. It looks like that this is from the Congress sources saying Shashi Tharoor was approached by Rahul Gandhi, rejected the debate. Big breaking news and huge exclusive. The inside scoop only on India Today that you're watching right now, that it appeared, according to our sources, that Shashi Tharoor was approached by Rahul Gandhi, the LOP in the Lok Sabha, but Shashi Tharoor rejected to be a part of the debate. So we'll have to see what Shashi Tharoor has to say to this. Shashi Tharoor was approached, rejected the debate, saying, I cannot adhere to the party line. All right, sources in the Congress are suggesting that this is what happened because it was immediately noticed. When the list of the Congress party came in as the speakers for the debate, there was no name of Shashi Tharoor. Now, when you have one of the big articulate voices in the parliament, so this is at a time when you have to speak as opposition, Shashi Tharoor is not there. Now, we did pose a question to Shashi Tharoor. Here's what he said.
Good morning. Operation Maun Vrat.
सर कुछ तो बोलिए सर सर पार्लियामेंट में मौन व्रत होगा क्या ये बस यही बता
Operation Maun Vrat.
सर कुछ तो बोलिए सर पार्लियामेंट में मौन व्रत होगा क्या ये बस यही बता
Operation Maun Vrat.
सर कुछ तो बोलिए सर पार्लियामेंट में मौन व्रत होगा क्या ये बस यही बता
Operation Maun Vrat.
सर कुछ तो बोलिए सर पार्लियामेंट में मौन व्रत होगा क्या ये बस यही बता
Maun Vrat. I'm on a fast of silence. This is huge. You're literally in the parliament when it's time to speak and he says Maun Vrat. Is this a jibe, a dig, or is this a realization that my own party did not put my name ahead? Was it because Shashi Tharoor had also some praise to shower for Prime Minister Modi and the kind of energy and dynamism that he has shown as the leader of the country? Rahul Gautam joins me on this tussle that's happening between Rahul Gandhi and Shashi Tharoor. I believe, Rahul, that the Congress sources are maintaining that we did approach him. He's the one who doesn't want to be part of this debate.
Pooja, India Today was the first channel to break this news, this morning around 8 a.m. that Shashi Tharoor is unlikely to speak because of the fact that he has not requested, for the same from Congress Parliamentary Party office, which is headed by Sonia Gandhi. And this has been the practice that whenever MPs want to speak on a certain issue, they would always go and approach CPP and then, their names are listed as speakers. Now, when he didn't approach, the top leadership of the Congress Party reached out to Shashi Tharoor and asked if he really wanted to speak, to which now Congress sources are again telling us that Shashi Tharoor refused to speak on Operation Sindoor. And in fact, one of the senior leaders told me that in fact Shashi Tharoor, rather speaking on Operation Sindoor, wanted to speak on landings bill. So clearly you can say that, Mr. Tharoor was in complete fix that whether he can go now on the floor of the House, defy party's line and then, speak his mind, because we all know that how he has been giving statements which many in Congress party believe are in the favor of BJP. And in fact, many believe that although the government is on back foot on Operation Sindoor, Mr. Tharoor was providing or giving, cover fire to BJP, which in a way was as akin to giving escape route to BJP when it was really in a tight spot. So as far as Tharoor is concerned, it should not come as a surprise to anyone, given the fact that we all know that all is not well between Shashi Tharoor and
But Rahul,
Congress
what does it
leadership.
mean then?
We all
What does
had-
it mean? Eventually, it's going to be a debate between the government and the opposition, a discussion as much. But when you don't have Shashi Tharoor, who was part of the Global Outreach Program, who is a Thiruvananthapuram MP and has been an asset as much to the Congress party, today is clearly sidelined when it comes to speaking on floor of the House.
No, Congress sources are maintaining that it is Shashi Tharoor who is not willing to speak on this issue. As I was telling you earlier also, at the first place, he didn't seek any, permission from CPP office to speak on this issue. And when he didn't, it was Congress leadership that tried to reach out to Shashi Tharoor if he really wanted to speak, which he humbly declined, saying that he would not be, he would not want to speak his mind on Operation Sindoor. Rather, he would be comfortable speaking on landings bill. Now, you can interpret this in as many ways as you want. Some would say that Mr. Tharoor didn't want to speak because of the fact that he would end up praising government on the floor of the House, that too in the presence of Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, and that would cause embarrassment to Congress
how
party.
could he take
Also,
it on, considering he has
the
expressed
other
praise
side
for the
would
Prime Minister? Stay on with me, Rahul, because I'm also joined by India Today's Managing Editor, Gaurav Sawant. Gaurav, this is absolutely interesting. Shashi Tharoor says, Maun Vrat rakha hai, while Congress sources say we approached him, he didn't want to adhere to the party line.
Very clearly, perhaps he didn't want to toe the Congress party line on Operation Sindoor, because look, as somebody who's a past master at diplomacy, as somebody who's led India's charge to very sensitive countries like the United States of America and to the Americas. Remember, Colombia had a statement about victims of terror in Pakistan, or victims of Pakistan, and the way he articulated India's point of view, Colombia took back its statement. The way he argued India's case in the United States of America, he's very clearly said that Operation Sindoor was a calibrated response to Pakistan's terror. He also said it was a calculated response. He praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, not just when it comes to Operation Sindoor, but also when it comes to being multi-aligned, dealing with Russia and with the United States of America. He said India's hit legitimate targets. He said India's reacted in self-defense and that there are consequences for terror. So all the statements that he's made go directly against what the Congress party wants to say, and because there's a three-line whip, he has to be present in the House. But then if he goes against the whip or he speaks which is not in line with what the Congress wants, it would embarrass the Congress party leadership. That is why he chose not to speak, yet to be in the House, and would speak on another issue, because he is very clear Operation Sindoor was a success for India responding to Pakistani terror.
And his clarity, even with that of Asaduddin Owaisi, was appreciated as well. Mosmi Singh also joins us. In fact, Mosmi has got us that big scoop. I'm also joined by BJP spokesperson Tom Vadakkan. Mr. Vadakkan, good afternoon. The fact that Shashi Tharoor is not chosen to speak in the Lok Sabha on Operation Sindoor debate, and when he was asked by India Today, he said, Maun Vrat.
I think the position taken by Shashi Tharoor is exactly the position he has been on for quite some time, and I think it is appropriate that he doesn't change his position at the request of his party, because that's the position he has taken, and I think at this position he is fully exposed to the fact that it was a huge success. And the Congress party wants us to believe that India lost. The question that the country is asking today, is the Congress speaking for our country, or are they speaking for Pakistan? Are they spokesmen for Pakistan, or are they batting for Pakistan? These are issues that the public is asking, not BJP. So I think Tharoorji's position at this point of time matches with the nationalistic position that has been there. And we've seen records, documentations, clippings of the kind of damage Operation Sindoor has done. And these are things that cannot be overlooked. And now, when the Operation Sindoor was to be discussed in Parliament, they are now building a new narrative on Bihar. So the fact of the matter is they change their position from time to time according to their priorities. So
And this is when the
it can-
debate hasn't even started, which was scheduled. I appreciate you joining us, Tom Wadakan, for the latest on this. I want to now bring in Mosmi Singh, who's been able to speak both to Shashi Tharoor and top Congress leaders. Mosmi, you tell me what's happening. How does this reflect on the Congress party? And how and why are they saying we approached him? He didn't want to be a part of this debate.
So clearly, the big underlining note here is, Pooja, that there is a difference of opinion, and that's very stark between what Shashi Tharoor feels and what his party feels. And thereby, he has declined to speak on this topic because he had stated to the party, our sources say that he was approached by the deputy leader of the house, that is Gaurav Gogoi, and he declined to speak because he said that he told the party that he feels that Operation Sindoor was a success. And he also said that I went internationally speaking and praising and talking about Operation Sindoor, and thereby, if I differ with my opinion on the floor of the House, I will be doing injustice to myself and to all who believed me when I went across the world. And he would not want to differ from the line that he has taken internationally, because he does believe that Operation Sindoor was carried out really well. And that's why he said that he would not speak, because he was told there is a party line, you need to attack the government. That is what the party has decided, and feels that Operation Sindoor, the government fell short. But Shashi Tharoor disagreed on that. And perhaps
Mosmi, tell me more about this. What is it in the Congress strategy? How do they intend to counter the government that they feel Shashi Tharoor will not be a fit?
see, clearly, if the party would have not approached Shashi Tharoor, that would have also made headlines, Pooja, because Shashi Tharoor, Manish Tiwari were the people who had gone in that delegation, and
Yes.
Shashi Tharoor was heading a delegation. So perhaps being politically correct, the party approached Shashi Tharoor and gave him an opportunity that you have to toe the party
Okay.
line. And Shashi Tharoor refused. So I just see this as a growing divide where Shashi Tharoor is on the brink in
Clearly.
the Congress party.
Mosmi, very interesting, the kind of inside scoop that you've brought here, and we are putting it out on India Today. Remember the fact that Congress says it approached. He did not want to adhere to the party line. Listen into what Shashi Tharoor said in the parliament this morning.
Good morning.
Sir,
Operation.
speaking in the parliament.
Mauन व्रत
सर कुछ तो बोलिए सर सर पार्लियामेंट में मौन व्रत होगा क्या ये बस यही बता दीजिए
Operation.
speaking in the parliament.
मौन व्रत
सर कुछ तो बोलिए सर सर पार्लियामेंट में मौन व्रत होगा क्या ये बस यही बता दीजिए